training business, but I was working 10, 12-hour days because I needed to make enough money to pay the bills, right? And then 2020 hit. Everybody remember what happened in 2020? Yeah, so for those of us who had in-person businesses, it cut us out at the knees. Half my clientele dropped, which meant half my income was gone like that overnight. And I was like, crap, I am not in control of my income like I thought I was. Like I was happy because I could make my own schedule. I got to, schedule my clients when I wanted and all the things. But it didn't allow for me to actually have the lifestyle that I wanted. Okay, does that make sense? Like I didn't have the lifestyle that I wanted. I wasn't able to travel like I wanted to because if I left, then I wasn't making the money I needed, right? And so if I wanted to have enough money, I had to work more so I could take the time off, right? I was just trading time for dollars, just like I did at work, except I got paid vacation, right? Paid vacations are nice, but what's even nicer is when you can work for yourself. And so I was more, that's what I wanted. I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to be in control of my income, and I wanted to be in control of my schedule. I wanted to be the one to go drop my kids off at school, be able to pick them up, thanks for the follow, Tina, and not have to take them to daycare, because that's what I did. I got divorced, 13 years ago, became a single mom of a 1 and a 4-year-old. I had to go back to work full time. It gutted me having to take my kids to a daycare where they were raising them and I was gone for 9-10 hours a day. And I was like, I have to change this. That's when I left and started my own business. And then COVID hit. And then I realized I really didn't have a secure business. Okay, anybody else have any negative impacts in 2020 with their business or their job? I'm curious. Hey, Ann, how are ya? Hey, Tess. How many of you here right now have their own business? Put a 1 in the comments for me if you have your own business already. Okay, and if you're looking to get into the online space, you're trying to figure out how to make money online and kind of where to start, put a 2 in the comments for me. Okay, let me know who's here today. Because when 2020 hit, guys, like I said, I went online. I started looking for ways to make money online, seeing how I can take what I already knew about personal training and like create programs or a course and do coaching. So I hired the coach. I put a program together. I had some success, but I couldn't sustain it. I didn't know how to sustain it. And I didn't have the money to go pay the coach even more, right? And so then I tried another program, another course. I did YouTube University, built my own website. I did all the things from scratch. Okay, has anybody ever started their own online business from scratch, creating programs, the websites, all the things? I'm curious. Okay, because that sucked. It sucked. And I didn't even have enough funds to have someone help me. And so it was just like the pure basics. Okay, now fast forward 4 years from 2020 until last April, I was literally struggling, trying to make ends meet, but I was still home, but I was struggling. I had 3 different businesses I was trying to piece together to bring in enough income. And I was stressed, I was burnt out, and I was broke. And in April, that was like it for me. I had an unexpected bill come up. I didn't have the funds to cover, and we had to move. I ended up having to borrow the money from my son. And that was it for me. I'm like, something has to change. Like, I don't know what to do because I tried everything, but I have to figure this out. And that's 2 weeks later when the Lord led me to Facebook, and I saw a post from a friend sharing how she started in digital marketing, where she was able to have a done-for-you business literally in a box where she only had to work 2 hours a day because the business comes with a Freedom Machine, basically meaning it's an automated sales system that's already set up for you. So that's why you don't have to work that much because it's doing all the selling for you. And I was like, what? And so literally I was in her DMs going, girl, what are you doing? What is this? And she shared with me, her friend made $40K in literally like 2 months. And I was like, what? Like, how is that possible? Like, is this a pyramid? Like, what is this? Is it even legit, right? Have you guys seen things about digital marketing and making money online and wondering if it's actually legit? What about you, Karen? Because I wasn't sure. I trusted her, but I was like, I need more info. And so I dove in and was watching. And I jumped on this webinar, okay? I jumped on the webinar that was teaching and sharing about this this program that was going to teach you the skills for marketing, right? And I was like, okay, there's a gal that was on there. Her name's Amy. And Amy was a single mom, 50 years old, of 3 kids. And she was working one job, and that job wasn't enough when she got divorced. So she had to add on a second job. She was working 18-hour days. So she was in the trucking industry, and then she did waitressing nights and weekends. She was on there sharing her story, how she wasn't even on social media. Her daughter actually put her on TikTok, where she saw a video from Michelle, which is the creator and the millionaire who created this program and who mentors us. And she heard about the 2-hour workday. You can fit it around your schedule, and you don't have to create anything, no tech. And she's like, oh, this is my exit strategy. So she literally dove in. She learned the skills and she applied them, and she was just consistent. She fitted around her already busy day, 18-hour days. And literally in 10 weeks, she was able to quit both her jobs and be a stay-at-home full-time mama of 3 as a single mom. And I was like, oh my gosh, if she can do it, I can do it, right? And so I dove in. Hey, Kevin, how are you? So I dove in. I was like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. And that's when it changed, guys. In April, I had that moment. In May, I got into digital marketing. And since then, the things I've learned, I've developed, I've created because of the skills I've learned have allowed me to take a vacation this past summer. I got to go see my grandma before she passed away. Been able to take my kids to go clothes shopping, when before I always had to go to Goodwill because I didn't have the money to buy them brand new stuff. I couldn't get them the shoes that they wanted, all the other kids had, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been living payday broke and in a financial crisis for the last 4 years because I didn't know there was a better way. Okay, I just want to share with you, there is a better way. And all this is just learning a skill set. Just like if you go to college, right? Like you go to college and what are you doing? You're learning, right? You're learning a skill set. And then you get to apply it in the workforce. Here you learn a skill set, you can apply it online, right? So you can have the time and location freedom to be able to be that present parent. So you can be that yes mom, that yes dad, and not have to go and commute and give 40, 50, 60 hours a week to your job, right? I did that. Like they say it's not 8 hours, right? You have like 30 to an hour commute each way. And then you have your lunch break, right? If you actually get a lunch break or you work through it. And then you get home and have maybe 30 minutes to have dinner, and then they go to bed because they have school in the morning, right? And you start all over again. Hey, Rosie, how are you? Kevin, what did you say? I love this world. There is a better about college not being the only. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Like, okay, how many of you grew up in the era, okay, maybe if you're in your 40s and above, where your parents really harped on you have to go to school, you have to get grades, not just get good grades, you have to make sure you apply to college, apply yourself, get a degree so you can go find a good job where you can work there, and then you'll be able to get retirement from there. Anybody? But how many of you have seen that businesses are closing their doors? Kohl's is shutting doors. Party City is now gone out of business. 16,000 jobs gone, right? Kohl's is losing it. Like all these industries, especially the service industry, and the, the retail industry. These brick and mortar businesses are like going to close their doors because they pivoted during COVID and now they offered online shopping, right? So since there's online shopping, they can have everything that way. They don't actually need a store because more people are shopping online than in a physical store. There's certain generations that traditionally are only shopping in the brick and mortar stores, right? Like how many of you go to the store to buy your clothes? Hey, Amanda, thank you, my friend. How many of you are going online to Amazon or your favorite store and ordering there, right? Because that's where people are going. The world is digital, right? And so if you don't learn how to pivot, then you're going to be closed down, right? Right? Yeah, what's a store? Exactly. Because everybody's online, right? Now we have online shopping, online stores. And that was a kicker for me, guys, because all I wanted to do was help people. I wanted to do was help women be able to build a strong and fit body. I wanted to help them be able to have that physical, mental, spiritual strength to handle whatever comes their way. But more importantly, I wanted to help them be able to create the lifestyle that they wanted without having to sacrifice income or time with their family, right? And I didn't know how to put it all together until I came into the digital marketing space. And all this digital marketing just means is that you are promoting something online. That's all digital marketing is, okay? But the e-learning industry, right? People are taking classes online. They're taking courses. I'm doing Duolingo, which is an app on my phone to learn Italian, because God willing, I'm taking my kids to Italy, praise God, hopefully this year. That's the goal, right? And so I'm learning online. The same thing, people are coming online, they're going to YouTube, they're going to Google to try to learn. So think about it. If you started your own business where you learned how to create content, that's going to be digital real estate for you. Because when you post content, especially on this platform and YouTube, it's a search engine. It's just like in Pinterest, they're search engines. Your content is out there and it's working for you. It's digital real estate. I have content that I created when I first started that still gets me leads. Okay, because it's digital real estate. It doesn't go away. Okay, and that's the beautiful part. Your content continues to work for you when you learn how to create it in such a way that resonates with your perfect customer. And that's something that you can be taught. That's a skill set, right? I didn't know how to do it 8 months ago, but I've learned now. Thanks for the love. So I want to know from you, okay? Because I really want to help you. If you are truly after learning how to make money online, if you want to learn how to add the extra income or to completely replace your full-time job so you don't have to have a full-time job, so you can have the autonomy over your schedule, over your income, then I want to know what is holding you back. What is holding you back? There's usually a fear of something. Okay, so I want, if you're courageous enough, I would love for you to share in the comments what is holding you back from actually taking the step to learn how to make money online. Put it in the comments for me, let me know. And if you already have your own business, what fears came up before you actually took the leap and started? For me, I was skeptical. I was like, because I've tried things online. Like I said, I've taken the programs, I've hired the coaches, trying to learn how to do this, and I didn't have the success that I wanted and needed income-wise. Like I was able to make my own schedule, y'all. I've always been able to make my own schedule for 7 years. And I am so blessed and I'm so grateful. But I was missing the money part. And because I didn't have the finances in order, I wasn't a present mom because I was always stressing about the bills. I was always stressing about, okay, am I going to have enough? What if this client cancels and then I won't have it? And I was always in the lack place. I was living in the gap, okay? So thanks for the love, I appreciate it. So when I realized that there was a better way, when I realized that if I was going to continue to think that way, that it's not going to work, what if it's a scam, what if I fail, blah, 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 all the what ifs, then guess what? That's exactly what I was going to experience. And since I started 8 months ago, I've had ups and downs, guys. I hit the ground running. I got in profit mode in 14 days. I had people coming in. I made like $5,400 in 8 weeks. I was like, oh my gosh, it works. This is so easy. Now I say it's easy because I had a reference point to compare it to. I was doing cold DMs up to 50 a day. I was friend requesting strangers up to 50 a day. Okay, I was adding people to my Facebook group. I was doing live calls every week inside my group. I was running free challenges, all these things the gurus taught me to do in order to get clients. And guess what? It burnt me out and I was still broke because it didn't work for me. That's not what I wanted to do. So since there was a disconnect between what they said to do, what I truly wanted to do, it didn't work. I didn't believe in doing marketing that way. It felt spammy. Anybody else taught that? To be like messaging people every day, trying to get them. How many of you get that? Hey girl, thanks for commenting on my post. How are you doing? Anybody get those in their DMs every day? Those are people I want to reach back out to and say, hey, there's a better way. You can actually make money by just being of service, by just creating content that's actually going to help the person you want to help. And then they're going to reach out to you, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to ask you for more information on their own. You don't have to go spam them. You don't have to go follow up or slide into their DMs. Like, you can literally learn how to create content that converts. Okay? And it's simple. There's 5 steps, guys. And it's a skill set. So if you're not making money yet online, and you've been trying different things, you bought the courses, you've done all these things, but you're still not seeing success, the great news is it's figure outable. It's most likely just a gap in a skill. Because if this broke mama can learn how to do this in this online space, anybody can. I've created 7 streams of income, you guys. 6 of them are passive. 1 is in person. I started a house cleaning business. Okay? The second sale I made, which was on day 16, I made my first sale on day 14, my second sale on day 16, third sale on day 17, fourth sale on day 18. Okay? I made $3,600 in a 7-day period. just because I was coachable and willing to follow a proven process, right? Like that was, it blew my mind that it could be that simple, that easy. All I was doing was showing up, sharing my story, sharing my journey, and then boom, people wanted to know more. They wanted to come in because they were looking for the thing I was doing, right? That's what people don't get. They think, oh, this is a pyramid. It's this, it's that. And there's people, especially on this platform, that are spammers that will say that all the time, which I'm surprised that TikTok still hasn't done anything about it. So hopefully they will, because they'll block people's comments that shouldn't be blocked, and then they won't block people's comments that are extremely flagrant. So it's just interesting. Anyways, all that to say is when you show up to serve and you learn how to create content that actually speaks to your perfect customer, it's going to attract them to your offer. Okay, because you are building that know, like, and trust factor by showing up consistently in the online space and adding value to your audience. If it's for them, they're going to ask for information, right? They're going to go check out that offer and see if they can trust that it's a solution for them. If so, boom, you get a ding on your phone. Hey, you just made $900. Awesome. Now you have someone else to go serve, right? Like that's a beautiful part. I want to help as many people as I can be able to step in, start, launch their own business, have the skill set, the support that they need so they can actually build a strong foundation for a business. I'm not talking about buying a course to sell a course. I'm talking about investing in the education to learn how to market and launch your own business, how to add multiple streams of income so you are able to actually create that financial freedom, whatever that means to you. Hey, Lisa, how are you? To me, financial freedom means I can do what I want, when I want, for as long as I want, without having to look in my bank account. That to me is financial freedom. That's the path I'm on. That's what I'm teaching other people. Okay? And some people that means making an extra $500 a month. Some people love their full-time, you know what I mean? They're fulfilled there, but they need to bridge that gap in income, right? They want to save up to take vacations or whatever it may be, right? But they don't want to add in a second job and work an extra 20 plus hours a week. And they want to learn how to make money from their phone around their family. So that's something that I've been wanting to do. Like I got tired of having to rewrite my grocery list 3 times because I knew I couldn't get everything on it. I was tired of sitting in my car looking at my bank account yet again, seeing if magically money had fallen in there so I could actually go pay my bills when they were due versus deciding which one I was going to have to pay this time and which one was going to be late because I didn't have enough money. Not that I didn't want to pay it, I just didn't have enough, even though I was working really hard. Okay, how many of you are working really hard but still find yourself short every month financially? Anybody besides me? Hey, Irene, how are you? Because I wanted to wait, guys. Like I said, I was done. I was done being broke. I was done living paycheck to paycheck. And I found a digital class that has taught me the skills that I need to learn how to make money online. It's as simple as that. It's there's tons of things out there that will teach you. You have to decide what is best for you. I purchased the Legacy Builder program because inside of it, it gave me every single thing I could ever need to create multiple businesses, to have multiple streams of income. I'm literally starting something that will actually be going out. I'll be launching it this weekend, which it's going to be a founding members launch. So my founding members get in for free. So only way people are going to get in is through my email. So if you're not connected to me, you won't get that email. If you don't get that email, then you won't be able to get in that founding member. So that's where you're going to get access to stuff I put in there. You're going to help me create this thing that's going to be tailored to you. And we're going to create it together. I don't have everything all in my head yet, but I know that there's so much I want to do, but I want to make sure it's tailored to you. And so I'm inviting people into that thing that I'm doing, this community I'm creating that will be launched on Saturday. So founding members get in for free and they won't ever have to pay for that community. So I'm excited because we're going to create it together and it's going to be epic because you know what? People want to be a part of something, right? Like I'm inside of a community of almost 49,000 people and it doesn't feel huge because people are there making connections, right? When you're a business owner, and especially if you're like a single mom like me, you know, you crave community. You crave connection, and that's what I want that's going to be cultivated there. So I'm super excited for that to be coming about. So if you guys are not connecting me, definitely go over here, double tap my picture right here, and then go drop your email into my LINK in my bio, okay? And you'll be able to get in on that. You want to check it out. I'll be sending that email out on Saturday morning once it's live. So, I'm super stoked. It's gonna be awesome in there. It's literally gonna take everything that I have done in the last 20 years, all the knowledge and expertise I have, and we're gonna be pouring it up in there so you guys can get leveled up in your health, you can get leveled up in your business, you can get leveled up in the skills so you can start your own business where you have a community around you where you can brainstorm, ask questions, get feedback, all of it. Like, it's gonna be epic. I'm super excited. But anyways, if we got any questions, guys, if you guys wanna know more about the digital program that I found that has taught me how to make thousands online, that I'm working 2 hours or less a day, okay, around my family, around the other things I'm doing. Okay, if you guys want to learn more about that, if you want to see what that program looks like, put program in the comments and I will show you guys. Okay, because starting an online business, guys, there is a barrier to entry. Okay, what's that barrier? You have to invest. It's a business. People think like, oh, you're doing this, you're talking about that, but you know, why are you charging? It's a flipping business. Hello, like just because it's online doesn't mean there's not costs involved, right? You don't go to college and put your butt in the seat for free. You got to pay for that knowledge. So you come in and you invest in the knowledge, the education, the support, the coaching, right? And you get poured into to be shown and taught what to do each and every day and how to do it. Step by step, hand holding, this is what you do it, and guess what? You're gonna see success. Why? Because it's proven. Like, think about it. Starbucks is a franchise. People go in on this franchise because it's a proven business. It works. The process they've created, the recipes, the drinks, the atmosphere, the colors, the marketing, all of it. They've already figured it out what works well, and guess what? They give that typed up, written out to each franchise owner, and all they do is follow it step by step by step, and guess what happens? They have customers, they make profit, right? You don't have Starbucks closing, not here in the States anyways. I've never once seen a Starbucks close. We have 3 in my town, and my town is not big, right? Like, when you have a proven process to follow that teaches you what you need to do and how to do it, then it takes all the guesswork out. You don't have to go to YouTube University anymore. You don't have to go hire more people. It's literally all there. Your system's done for you. Your website's done for you. Your free automated system is done for you that buys back your time. Your email automations are done for you. It's literally a business in a box that you can choose to go ahead and promote the same program you invested in. You can turn around and resell it for 100% profit so other people like you that want to learn these skills can invest and have that opportunity. So you can have literally done for you programs ready to go that you can promote in the digital space that can earn you 100% profit. You can also learn how to create your own things. If you have your own idea, if you are someone who's like, I don't want to put my face on a video, Carrie. Well, awesome, guess what? Through the weekend, from me, you're going to be able to get my faceless, my faceless marketing strategy. Okay? Yeah, you don't have to show your face. There is key strategies that you can learn and implement in faceless content that is going to allow you to be able to build a know, like, and trust factor, okay? Even though you're not showing your face or talking, right? It's going to help you build that, which is going to allow you to start earning an income. You don't have to do videos. You can do faceless videos. You can do static posts. There's so many things you can do. And for those who are scared to do it, we got you covered. I have a complete PDF that's going to walk you through in trainings on how to do faceless content, how to build your faceless empire. Because if you're allowing fear to hold you back, like, that is what's going to keep you stuck. You're going to be in the same place 6 months from now. You're going to come on my live going, hey, Carrie, oh, you're still doing that? But I haven't. And oh, wow, you're at how much already? Ooh, if I would have started, I could probably been at 6 figures. Yeah, you probably could have, right? Because it's not a matter if you can make money. It's a matter of if you're going to believe enough in yourself to take the leap to actually start learning how to make money online. It's not hard, y'all. Like, literally, you create content and you show up, you respond to people, you add value, rinse and repeat. That's it. Okay? Hot guys, we're talking about digital marketing, the Legacy Builder program. Yeah, it's Legacy Builder program. And so this is a digital educational program that teaches you literally how to market. So I call it a live interactive coaching program. But it truly is like going back to college for a marketing degree, except you can learn and earn at the same time, and you don't have to pay tens of thousands of dollars. It's less than probably your TV one time to invest in the education to learn how to market anything online. So whether you have coffee mugs that you make and you want to sell them, we'll teach you how to market it and start making money from it. You want to create a weight loss program and be able to learn how to market it and have a online course for it, right? Or coaching, we'll teach you how to do that. If you want to use the same program you invest in to promote, because you get a master resale right, you can do that. You don't have to create anything. It's already done for you. There's 4 different digital programs. So depending on where you come in at, I came at the Legacy, which gave me Legacy, Digital, Mastery, Passive Income, and the Launchpad. I got 4 because everybody's budget, everybody's goals are different. So there's 4 different programs that people can jump in at depending on their goals, right? And then they have that program and everyone before that they're able to have on their website that they can promote, right? People want to learn different things. And so I wanted to learn how to add as many income streams as I could. I wanted to have access to the creator, which you get at all 4 of these, but I get on a special call every Tuesday with her and I'm able to get live interactive feedback. She's done audits on my social media. She's helped me with my messaging, all the things, all the things. Hawkeyes, I already told you what I'm doing. Yeah. Why can't I list it by myself and sell it? Why do I need a course to do the same? I don't know what you mean. That's not really stated well. So Hawkeyes, if you want to rephrase that, you can market anything you want. If you don't know how to market online, if you're not making money from what you've already created, right? There's a gap in skills. Legacy Builder is an educational program that's going to teach you how to bridge the gap in those skills. It's going to teach you how to market on all social media platforms and how to make money, right? So you can reuse the program if you want. You can have your own things that you want and learn how to promote it, how to automate it. And that's the biggest thing. So being able to promote that. So let me do a little bit of housekeeping here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, sorry, I gotta do a little housekeeping. So that's the point. If you want to learn how to market, if you want to learn how to have your own online business where you're able to be around your kids, you're able to be that present parent, and you're able to make a full-time income working part-time hours with live mentorship, coaching every week from multiple 6- and 7-figure earners. You have me as your biggest cheerleader, help walking you through. I have calls with my personal customers multiple times a month where we sit down, I go over specific things with them where they are needing support. And when you join in today, you're going to be able to get access to those previous Zooms that I did so we can get you up and running as quickly as possible so you can start getting in profit mode. My goal is to teach you how to get in profit mode, how to start getting your business going and working for you, and how to master a 2-hour workday. Okay? People work a lot longer than that, but it's because they haven't mastered their time. So the goal is to master your time so you can work less, right? Because you have systems in place so you can earn and learn at the same time and be able to make money while you're out doing the things that you want to do, because your automated system that I give you for free does the work for you, right? I didn't know that was possible. I've heard people like systems. I didn't get it until I got in, and I was given a free automated system that housed my website, housed my emails. That was all given to me. All I had to do is go in there and tweak it a little bit to me, and it was ready to go. I didn't have to create anything from scratch. It was already done for me. And that's the huge thing that I needed. I didn't have time to go create something new. I didn't have time to build a website. I didn't want to do the automations. I needed something that was ready to go because your girl was desperate 8 months ago. I needed a way to bring money in. I needed a way to learn the skills that I was lacking and didn't know I was lacking. And now I'm able to take those skills and apply it to my other businesses that I have so I can get them in profit mode, so I can add additional revenue streams in. Like, it's amazing to me what can be done in this online space when you have the right blueprint to follow and you have the right strategies. And the key thing is the mentorship. Having someone who has already gone before you, that is like living the life you want, has achieved the things that you want, is making the income that you want, and is there walking you step by step on how to do it too. That to me is game changer, because that's something I was missing. I wanted to be able to, make money, but like I felt like every business coach I hired, every program I took, there was something lacking. Like it didn't give me the results. And I didn't want to waste more time. I didn't want to waste more money. I didn't have the money to waste. And I was just hoping that this digital marketing, the Legacy Builder program would work, because I saw it working for other people. I just didn't know if it was going to work for me. I was the common denominator. I had stinking thinking, because I've failed before. I didn't have the success I wanted doing other things online. So I knew it worked for other people, because I saw it with my own two eyes. They were making tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I wanted to be there, but I just didn't know if I could. Okay, it took me a while to actually start believing it was possible. But once I did, it's been game changer. I've fallen back into that stinking thinking, had to pull myself back out again. And that's the thing. That's like the entrepreneurial journey. That mindset work is so pivotal. We talked yesterday here about the concept of the gap and the gain. And this is not my concept. It's from Dan Sullivan. And where, like, how many of you tend to focus on how much further you still have to go, right? Like you have this goal and maybe you don't hit it, right? Maybe you have a goal of making 10 grand and say you make 7 and you look at, oh my gosh, I didn't make my goal. I didn't even hit it. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Okay. Versus you had a goal of 10K and you made 7. You're like, holy crap, I made $7,000. Okay. I wanted 10, but hey, 7, that's really awesome. Okay. Next month, I'm going to hit 10 for sure. Notice the difference in my tone and my energy. One was focused on the gap, which is seeing I was short, I didn't make it, to the focusing on the gain, which was the progress I made. Because I started at 0 and I went up to 7,000. That's a gain. So we focus on our gain. That is where we find success, because that leaves room for gratitude. When we focus on the gap, we're focusing on what's not working. We're focusing on the negative, and guess what? We're going to keep getting more of that. So that's like pivotal. And that's something I've been personally working on, is focusing on the gain, because I tend to focus on the gap. I'm a high achiever. I want to hit it. I have these goals. I have these big aspirations. I want to help so many people. And when I don't hit my goal, I tend to be like, okay, Carrie, what's wrong with you? What did you miss? What do you need to work on? You got to fix this. How are you going to fix it? And I get in fix it mode, right? Versus focusing on the gain. 8 months ago, I didn't know anything about digital marketing. I sure the heck didn't think I would be going live on TikTok. I never even had TikTok. I've grown the platform organically to almost 1,500 people, which may seem like a lot to some and not much in, which is fine by me, but it's something I did. That's my gain, my progress, right? Like I was like, holy cow. I monetized on 2 of my social media platforms because of what I've learned inside the Legacy Builder program, right? Like it blows my mind of how far I've come when I actually take the time to look, right? When you are focusing on the gains, you are actively looking for your progress, right? And celebrating it, because that's going to give you the motivation, the confidence, and the momentum to continue going. But if all we do is focus on how much further we have to go, we didn't make it this time, and all the things, then we're going to keep stuck there. And the success that we want is always going to be out there versus the success we've already achieved, which is your progress. And I think that's pivotal. So if you guys haven't gotten the book or listened to the audiobook, it's called The Gap and the Gains by Dr. Benjamin Hardy and Dan Sullivan. So that one I highly recommend that book. It's been a game changer. I'm actually doing that in my book club next week. We're going to do that book because it's that good. It is that good. If you want to be in business for yourself, then I highly encourage you to be making sure you're working on the mindset, because your mindset is your gateway to your success or your failure. Hands down, my friends.